Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, just check out the description below. I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Today we're time to the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Horizon. Any placement in your chart, the 10th house, Capricorn. Capricorns, what is you? Capricorns, we love you. The Saturn energy. Saturn energy teaches lessons, ruling the 10th house, giving you discipline and showing you where you need to place your restriction as well as your ambition, leading you to honor your wisdom, Capricorn. All right. First card we have here is soulmate. It says twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. So, Capricorn, you could be in the energy of maybe desiring, you're desiring to get married. Maybe you are desiring to maybe date more. Maybe you are dating and you are desiring to date someone who's part of your vibe and your tribe. Maybe you're going out with people and you're not finding or coming across people who are of your vibration, people who are of your flair, people who are of your caliber. And Spirit is saying for you not to give up. It's okay to take a little breaky break, but get back to it, darling, and make sure you're not closing yourself off to the world. You are entitled, Capricorn, to live whatever kind of lifestyle that you desire when it comes to your love life. You could be someone, I'm picking up on someone who could possibly be celibate. That's for someone. And maybe your desires is to move forward in your life as someone who is celibate, or you believe in having friends. You don't mind having friends, but you want to date other people who have the same desires, okay, of practicing abstinence. This is a goal that you plan to stick to and achieve. That's for someone, not everyone. But either way, sometimes you are your own soulmate. Sometimes you are your own twin flame, okay? Your soulmate could be anyone. It does not always have to be romantic. Just because this picture here is depicting two people about to kiss, look at them, they're about to smooch, Capricorn. This could be a romantic connection, but also a soulmate could be maybe someone who is just simply here to teach you a lesson. It's just simply for you to learn from, okay? Just as well as a twin flame. That could be someone who mirrors your energy. This does not always mean that this is referring to someone who you are romantic with, okay? So Capricorn, you are desiring a partner. I'm picking up on someone who is celibate, which is wonderful. You're very powerful, whoever you are, because you're harnessing your power. Okay, when we have in sexual encounters, we're actually giving away our power. So whoever you are, you're very powerful. Okay, I won't care nobody. They better back away from you because you're no joke. You're not dispensing your energy. Okay, but either way, yes. And there's someone who is desiring to meet the right one, their other half. But yes, just because you hear and see these words, or you may hear other people, to each his own, distribute these words, twin flame and soulmate, as someone romantic. It does not always have to be involving a romantic partner, okay? It also says friendship. See? Twin flame, friendship right here, okay? A soulmate could be someone in your family. This could be a family member, who's meant to cross your path to teach you a lesson. A twin flame could be someone who is mirroring your energy, different traits, not all of you, but different aspects and traits of you, collective. And so this person would cross your path to basically give you a reflection of yourself, of how you interact, how you move about, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, okay? And so it does not always mean someone who you're romantically involved with, okay? Just an FYI, just an FYI. So Spirit is saying, be patient with yourself, okay? Because I'm picking up on someone, as I said at the beginning, you're growing like frustrated. You're like, I've been on all these dates and everyone that I'm dating, they're just not on my vibe. they're either lazy, they're boring. Maybe you go out, you could be very intellectual as well. You like to talk, you like to get to know people. Maybe it's quiet. You go out to dinner and the other person's sitting across from you and they're just quiet. If it's not the fork hitting the plate, they have nothing to say, okay? And so the first card we have here, Capricorn, is nurturing, fairness, and growth. Okay? The Empress. So, like I said, you're very wise, you're very smart, and you're very powerful, whoever you are. Okay, very powerful. Okay, very intelligent, very confident, and you're very goal oriented. You believe in structure. Okay, it's like when you set your set of goals, you stick to it. And so you're like, I'm ready to find someone. So Spirit is saying maybe give it a break and come back to it, or also. You could be maybe in the wrong environment. So maybe you need to switch up, make yourself noticeable and available, like going out different places. But maybe you need to switch up, try a different coffee shop. Maybe when you go shopping, don't go to the same mall, try a different mall. Make yourself available. Maybe you go, I don't know, to the same gas station. I don't know. Go pump your gas somewhere else. Spirit is saying you need to change your environment. There is something about your environment. There are people to match your caliber who are on your vibration, but you need to be where they are. You don't have to force it. It will happen naturally. But they're telling me, Capricorn, for you to switch up your regular routine. You have some places that you love going because they're your favorite places, but you go there so much that you're forgetting about all the other wonderful places. Doesn't matter where you live at on the Mizap that you can go. So Spirit is saying switch it up. It's like when you leave your house each and every day. Don't go the same route. Switch it up. Drive down a different road. There may be something new for you to see. So that's for someone. Okay. Maybe there's a lounge. Okay. There are some people who drink and some people who don't, and that's okay. All are welcome on this channel. Spirit is saying even go to a different lounge. There's someone who goes to a certain place after work to maybe have a margarita, a drink, or a brew, whatever. Spirit is saying try some other new places. Okay. And you'll find that new energy. Okay. All right. And also I'm picking up, oh wow, this is getting deep real fast. And I've only lived one card with this soulmate energy. I'm also picking up that there's someone who is dealing with someone in their family. This could be an aunt or uncle, or this could be a sibling. Okay, so this could be a sibling, an aunt or uncle, or this could be a parental figure. But either way, Spirit is saying this person is someone who was strategically placed in your path, and you agreed to come through your lineage, the contractual agreement to be within this lineage. This person may be giving you a hard time, or you feel that this person is critical or judgmental of you, whomever you are. This is someone in your family, okay? This is for someone, not everybody, but a couple of people, or a portion of people, not couple, a portion of people who will see this video. There is someone who's very critical, and they're in your family. As I said, this can be a parental figure, your mother, your father, an aunt and uncle, or a sibling, okay? And maybe each and every time, maybe you go to family gatherings, or maybe you're catching up, hey, what's been going on? Maybe they're critical of your career, your love life, where you live, how you dress. And you may feel this person is like picking on you. Spirit is saying this person is put in your life to mirror some kind of energy back to you. Okay, so this could be twin flame energy as well. So Capricorn, is there a habit that you have of passing judgment on to other people? Only you know your story. This is for a portion of people, not everyone. This person is put in your path and basically mirroring back the energy that you have given out. Maybe you're not aware that you are doing this, because sometimes we do things and we're not aware until someone brings it to our attention. Maybe you have been judgmental of others, other people, whether it was in your family or outside of your family. And it looks like the energy that you have been giving out, it is being given to you, but it's being given to you from someone who you consider to be close. Family, that is for someone. Okay, so whoever that is, They were strategically put in your path, in your lineage, in your bloodline. No, they do not hate you, but it feels like a hate train because every time they see you, they are critical. This person could be someone who also cracks jokes and laughs. They may say something to you and it comes off mean and they laugh behind it to calm you down. You know who this is in your family. You know, you may come in, maybe a barbecue or some kind of dinner. Oh, that dress, and someone may say, that dress looks nice on you. And your aunt or your parental figure, whoever this family member is, may turn and say, that don't look good on you. That is ugly. And then they may laugh behind it. Ha 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 ha. That's for someone Pacific. Okay. So that's a twin flame who is here to teach you about being judgmental of others, of critiquing others. Capricorn, this is something that you have done. Maybe you don't remember it, maybe you don't recall it, but there is someone you have judged, or teased in your life, or you made that person feel like they were being harassed by you. Even if the person didn't express it, you made them feel that way. And Spirit is saying this family member is only mirroring back the energy you have put out. This is getting deep. This is getting deep. Okay. So, yes. The next card we have here is the High Priestess. Okay. Knowledge, sharing, belief, and fellowship. Okay. So with the High Priestess here, this energy here, Spirit wants you to use your wisdom moving forward. If you are someone who has been passing judgment, onto other people outside of you, Capricorn, whether you remember it, because sometimes we don't remember stuff we do. Okay, maybe you remember it, maybe you don't remember it. Okay, maybe you forgot all about it. But Spirit wants you to be wise with the energy that you put out. Be mindful of critiquing people so harshly. Maybe this is something you've done in your childhood and you are now an adult. We all know that children do what? Grade school, middle school, high school. There are a portion of students who tease, who pick, on other students. Maybe this is something that was done in your childhood and you forgot all about it. You're like, look, I'm grown now. That was when I was a kid. Well, like they say, karma doesn't forget an address. And just because the word karma, it doesn't mean it's always tragic or just so negative. It could be something so light as teasing. Okay. And so that energy is being mirrored back to you through someone in your family, because there is someone who you projected onto and it made them feel very bad and it made them feel harsh. Wow, that is deep. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, we have the Six of Coins. Okay, Capricorn says charitable giving, shared wealth, generosity. And so now, Capricorn, you could be, as I just said, you're an adult now. You're no longer a child. If you did do something when you were in high school or something, you thought it was behind you. Yeah, but this is something, a lesson that Spirit just wants you to learn. This is not to hurt you. This is not to intimidate you. This is just a mirror back. It's not nice to tease others or critique others. We know this was in the past, but don't do that moving forward. And I'm pretty sure you're not doing that with the High Priestess being here. This is someone who has a lot of wisdom, okay? And so moving forward, as this message is coming through, this is just a spiritual notification. This is nothing negative or nefarious. And no, you're not less loved. You are loved. This is just a notification to you, Capricorn. Okay, to be mindful of the projection that we put out to others. Okay, that's for somebody. And so those who are looking, to date someone that they feel is on their vibration, you're looking for that equal reciprocity. You're looking for an even exchange. Like I said, you could be going out on dates and there's no conversation. You want to get to know the person. Maybe the people you are dating are shy. They could be intellectually insecure. Some people are insecure about a lot of things, but sometimes people are intellectually insecure. Okay. They're scared they're going to say something that don't make sense. When the best way to break that is get to talking. And so you're looking for someone who's like you, like the things that you like. I'm picking up on someone who likes to go to museums. You love to do a lot of things. I'm picking up on swimming. Okay, so you want someone who's outgoing, not someone who's introverted and wants to stay in the house and do nothing. The next card we have here is the Five of Wands, conflict, clash of egos, fights. Okay. All right. So this energy here represents that person in your family who's constantly maybe being critical of you, your lifestyle, and your choices. Okay. This energy here will dissipate, but spirit just wants you to receive the message, and you are receiving it through this read. If this is something you've done in your childhood, I'm pretty sure you will surrender and ask for forgiveness. You didn't mean it. You didn't know, but now you know. And maybe you are, unbeknownst to you, maybe unconsciously spewing some negative energy and you're not aware. Sometimes we say and do things and we don't know how other people receive it, because see, we all are uniquely, individually, divinely created. We don't know how other people are going to receive things. Okay, so maybe there's something that you are saying or have said, and maybe you didn't know that it hurt someone's feelings. Okay, so spirit is just saying, be mindful of your delivery when you are communicating as well. Be mindful of that, and be mindful of projecting negative energy or teasing or critiquing others. Okay. All right, because just like you don't like the experience of this coming from a family member, I'm hearing it gets on your nerves. You expect it when you arrive. You're like, oh, Auntie so and so here, or here come my mom, or here come my brother. They about to say this. It's like what they're gonna say as soon as you pull up in the driveway, or and you're expecting it. And spirit is saying this: how whomever you projected negative energy on in the past or recent, this is how they feel when they see you coming. And it's not a good feeling. It's not healthy. Okay. Yeah. So you're forgiven. It's okay. Next card we have here is strength. You or someone around you could be a Leo. Okay. It says courage, overcoming, control. Courage. I have to cover that up. Overcoming, control. I think there's a booby hanging out, so I had to cover that up. So you are overcoming and gaining control. Okay. And you have a lot of courage and strength, and you're doing everything that you're supposed to do at this time in your life. This is just a notification. If you are someone who is being judged, you want to know, because I'm picking up, you want to know, why is it that so and so is always talking about me, critiquing me? Everything I do, they got something to say. Well, here's your answer. And if you're someone, Capricorn, you're like, this dating thing seems kind of, I don't know what it is. So spirit is saying clearly for you just to change your location, your habit of going to the same places. There it is. Change your habit of going to the same places. Okay. And next card we have here is the Knight of Wands. Okay. It says fearless, risk taker, spirit. Okay. Continue to love yourself and pour into yourself, Capricorn. Continue to be that free spirit. You're very wise. Like I said, you're very driven. When there's something that the Capricorn wants to do, honey, they get it done. And that's what I'm picking up. Okay. It's just these little nuances, these little things that get in the way with the dating. And, people critiquing you and judging, that's small. Spirit to say these are small things. And it is all forgiven, and it will regain its resolution and stability when it comes to you finding the love of your life, as well as why is it that this family member wants to critique you. Yeah, so it's just something that will change. It will dissipate over time. But if you choose to say something to this family member, now I didn't say go slap anybody or punch him in the face, but if you choose to say, hey, why you always doing that, can you hush your mouth? By all means, Capricorn, you got free will. Later.